Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Mr. Blast, and today we are taking a look at the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse 112 Collective, Miles Morales. We're going to take a look at his articulation, all of the accessories that he comes with, and the overall quality of the figure. Is he worth adding to your collection? Let's get him off the stand and find out. All right, and before we get into the figure, I want to show you guys the really nice packaging that this guy comes in. It's got really nice art of Miles right there on the front with the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse logo, with the crazy interdimensional happenings going on in the background. You've got Miles' Spider-Man symbol here, kind of phasing in and out of reality and whatever's happening at the time. There's Mezco's logo, and yeah, it comes with a plethora of accessories. You've got a lot going on here, but yeah, this is really cool. I like this box. It'll look nice on the shelf once the figure's out in pose, and you can do a lot of poses with this, guys. So let's put this off to the side, and let's get to Spider-Man himself. And here he is, and he looks straight out of the movie. From the lanky arms and legs, the less muscular version of Miles as opposed to what we saw in Spider-Man Miles Morales on the PlayStation and Miles Morales on in Spider-Man 2 on the PS5 and PC. So he's definitely got that animation look to him, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's a fantastic movie, so definitely check it out if you can, guys. Very good, really good storytelling. I'm really hoping that you know, we get squared up and we get to see the third part of that series, which I think it is actually in production. I think it was kind of off and on, but last I heard it was actually ready to go. So real quick, let's get into his articulation. Spider-Man, he should have a lot, right? So let's start with the head. It's the easiest place to go with these figures. You can see he's got the ability to look up. He can look down pretty good. You can do a full 360. With the neck joint is actually separate from the head. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm trying to put my hand behind it. There you go. So while the head and the neck are not fabric, they do have a texture to them as well. This is smooth, painted. It looks like it's painted white, which looks really nice and shiny. I really like the way that looks. Put his arms up in the T-pose. Because this entire uniform is cloth, you're not going to get a 360 motion out of it. I don't recommend it. You will, you know, wear out the fabric. You don't want to do that. These are collectibles. They are not toys. They're not made for kids. So make sure you take care of your stuff, you know. Enjoy the things that you own. He's got a really nice double jointed elbow. He's got a little bit of bicep swivel. Yeah, just a little bit. Like I said, you can't turn it into a full 360 because of the material that the outfit's made of. This is kind of like, this is a vinyl that's printed on here. It feels really good. He's got vinyl all down his uniform, and it looks great. He's got the wrist. You can only move it so much. The wrist pegs on these are way smaller than anything I've ever encountered with anything from Figuarts or anything like that. These are way smaller, and I think it's just because of the body style that it is. Mezco does make really good stuff. I've had a couple of their figures in the past, from Wolverine to Deadpool, and they really do a great job with their Marvel stuff, and Miles is definitely no exception. So we're gonna move down to the bottom here. He's got a torso that you can move back and forth. Just be mindful of the material here. He can look up and he can look forward. He's got a waist, a little bit of waist swivel, and he can actually look down as well there. And you can pull back just a tiny bit. Okay, and let's move down to the waist. You can get the splits. Miles is definitely more of a show-off when he's web swinging. That's for sure. I believe he's also a b-boy. He does breakdancing and stuff like that too, so he kind of works that into his Spider-Man abilities, which is really cool. Although it feels like if you're just Spider-Man, you inherently just know how to breakdance anyway. But Miles is a dancer, so it kind of works out. You've got a double jointed knee. Man, look at that motion. Yowza, that's really good motion for that knee. Let's see. There's no twisting here, but his foot straight out. You can go up with it for those really cool kick poses. We'll go over this hole right here in the foot. He's got it on both feet right here. When we go over the accessories, we'll take a look at that. And here's the back of Miles as well. The seams are hidden very well. You wouldn't really notice it unless you're really looking for it. It doesn't show up too much on camera, at least that I can tell. I know where they are, but I don't know. Can you guys see the seams on his suit? Let me know down in the comments below. Do they do a really good job hiding them? Because I think they do. So there's Miles himself, and he looks really, really good. He's got a lot of accessories, guys, so just buckle up and bear with me here. The first one that you guys saw that was in the intro is the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, his display stand, which is really nice. It doubles up as a stand where he can stand on it on this right here. And then if you push this out, you can actually put the arm that it comes with that he can pose with. And we'll get into that in a little bit. But I want to show you just the stand itself. It's fairly basic, but it's a really nice looking stand. I love the typograph that's on here. It looks really good. So let's, he's got 3 additional head sculpts. So we'll go over this one first. This one's just a squinty eyes. He is curious, or his spider sense went off, or he's angry about something, but it looks really nice. It meshes together really well. It's a stark contrast from his normal Miles Morales, you know, he's just a happy guy type of look. Here is the partially unmasked head sculpt here. It looks really nice, like he's surprised, or he's happy, or he's doing some really cool swinging and he's just really having a good time with it. I love Miles. He's a great character. Very good Spider-Man. I really enjoy his character arc and what they've done with him so far. Okay. And the fully unmasked head of Miles, and it is straight out of the movie. Looks awesome. The hair looks nice. He's got really, really nice paint apps on his face. I'm trying to get the best I can with what I got, guys. I have to probably get some more lights for this little studio I have here. But he looks really good though. Okay. Next we're gonna go, okay, so this is a little funny little thing right here. This is his little comic that he comes with. And the true life tales of Spider-Man, and Miles is on the cover. It's pretty cool. And on the back, it shows basically the box art for the back of the Mezco toys for Spider-Man, Miles Morales. I'm trying to really get to focus. It's very tiny font, so you guys can see that. Okay. He has a lot of web effects. He's got this one, which is straight up bendy wire. You can, don't be afraid to bend this up and use it, whatever you have to do. But yeah, it's really long, like really long. It spans more of the length of the camera than it will show. And it's got 2 thick pieces on the end here. You get some really, really cool web swinging poses with this, with the bendy wire. So he's got also 2 of these of like the triple web. And basically what you do is you take the hand, remove it from the wrist, and then you put these over it and then snap the hand in place and you can get the web effects. These are not bendy wire. These are just straight up pre-made. It feels like a type of plastic, which I think that's what it is. And yeah, so you get those. And you also get 2 more just basic web slinging pieces here. Let me move these hands over. They kind of fell over. I have a lot of hands to show here too. Same type of deal. You just put it on the wrist. Bing, bang, boom. Looks good. So they definitely give you some options as far as his web slinging abilities. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Before we show the hands, we're going to show this piece right here too. So basically this is the stand with the actual arm that goes on the stand. And it's a claw grip. It's not spring loaded. It's actually on like a tension with the screw here. So you can loosen that. And then it also has this piece here, this is actually 2 pieces on here for his spider sense. Here, I'll kind of give you an idea of how it's supposed to look. So basically you attach Miles to this right here. Let me pull this back a little bit actually. You attach him here and then you just kind of line it up as best you can. If I can get this to go down a little bit. Hang on, guys. I'm just trying to make this work with what I got in front of the camera right now. See, it's already fallen off. That's the only thing I don't like about this, is that it doesn't stay on very well. So bear with me, guys. Let me try to get this on here to stay on. It's a very loose fitting piece. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just mine. Okay, here we go. I had to finagle it just a little bit, but it kind of gives you that effect of his spider sense kind of going off back here. So holding it at certain angles, it's only really meant for photo opportunities. You wouldn't really pose this with the piece. At least I wouldn't personally, but it's meant for more for the photo opportunities. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like when it's in place. I didn't put it on the stand. I just kind of set it on there and held it up in the air for you guys to see how that works. So the piece for me personally doesn't stay up very well, but that's just a me thing. Your mileage may vary on it. So next up, we're gonna show the first of the other 4 sets of hands that he has. These are definitely his wall crawling hands. And he's got the nice red underneath. The paint looks really good on mine. And the tops of these are textured just like the suit. It's not cloth, of course, because that would be crazy if they did it that way somehow. Here are some partially open fingers. These are like more for action poses, I would imagine. But the paint looks pretty good on mine. And you can see the texture on there too. Just be wary of that. Here we've got both of his web slinging hands. One for each left and right, and they look good to me. And they snap on really easily when you've got the web effect on there too. And then you've got 2 more hands. These are partially open palms, you can see there. These are just action poses hands for when you're using the web, the bendy wire, I should say. He looks really nice. I really like the way this guy came out. I really hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys would like to get your very own Spider-Man Miles Morales from across the Spider-Verse, check out the link in the description below. It is a link to Big Bad Toy Store. Thank you guys so much for sending this over as well for review. I really appreciate it. This is a really nice figure, guys. He poses so well. And I got some really cool shots with the web and all that good stuff. The stand, it holds him up perfectly. So definitely check it out. If you guys enjoyed this content, please give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it very much. Leave a comment down below. Will you be adding Miles Morales to your collection? And until next time, I hope you guys have a great day. And I'm Mr. Blast. I hope you guys have a good one. Later.